Now, we're going to go pay to win. Now, you know the world is topsy-turvy. I feel like much more confident in pay to win than in free to play right now. Like that, this is just a classic right here. Give me my insane pace. Give me the flexible feet. Don't get excited, you sickos. We'll take a loss here. I'm sorry I called you a sicko for having a foot fetish. That's not fair. That's judgmental. The thing that makes it sick is not the fact that it's about feet. It's the enthusiasm and the shamelessness with which most foot fetishists appear to operate. There's nothing wrong with being turned on by feet. It's when you start sending unsolicited messages to people on platforms that are like, hey, great stream today. By the way, how much for a photo of your feet? That's where it becomes, that's where we can make fun of it, okay? And also be like, don't do that. But if you're just turned on by feet, my quarrel is not with you. But actually, how much? That's my exit strategy. I don't respect a puppy here. I don't respect a rat, really, either. We can do better. This is better. Then straight up, I'm like, feed me. She's like, eh. Puppy's a doubter paradise. One time, Pokimane posted photos and she blurred her feet. I literally don't blame her at all. Were I in a position, I would do the same, probably. That's just being smart. Doesn't necessarily mean she's planning on selling photos later. I'm just saying, hold on, take one of these. I want to win this round, man. But I guess I'll just buy a swan instead and lose. It's just like, you know, some foot fetishists, they've ruined it for everybody. And I don't mean like for people who are trying to see people's feet, but I mean literally like you can't post a photo anymore. Like even if my wife like takes a photo of our house, I gotta be like, oh, can you just crop that one? Because like my socks are showing and I'd rather they didn't. They've ruined it for everybody, man. You can't even post a photo anymore. Okay, we're gonna get interesting here, okay? This is a very interesting team. In this case, interesting, I'm gonna freeze the whole shop. We're not gonna lose this round, so I don't need to freeze you. Interesting is basically like a code word for bad right here. So get ready for that. Sokka. Dude, Sokka would be a great emote. Sokka. Okay, so we did lose. But now, you're all gonna pay. Oh my. Dude, you're not gonna believe me here. Sell me? Turtle me? Garlic me? This squad has power. It has power. We could run multiple caterpillars. I'm not planning on it, but this squad has some power to it. You're level 1. We don't sweat that too much. We ice you. Whatever, dude. I'll accept a draw. I'm so happy to see a draw. We level up and get a goat. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Every once in a while, moments that live rent-free in my head, if you're building a database. Jim Carrey and the Cable Guy going like, thanks for nothing then, jerk off. He just says it over and over, like one time, but I watch the movie every night. Lives rent-free in my head. The only reason I'm disappointed I didn't see the Super Bowl this year is I heard there was a Cable Guy advertisement. Whatever. I win. Level 3? Ooh, you shouldn't have. Ooh, you know what? Take a level for now. No, you can honestly get bent. We would like our turtle to level up. That would be nice. I would... But the bird... Oh, no, we could sell the bird. It is a level 3, but we could sell it. Just give me something, okay? Like... Just give me something. Anything? Oh, sell a bird for a skunk later. That's the good stuff. You only have one win. I know, it's a little spooky, right? Oh, no. Halftime show was pretty lit. Dude, honestly, I saw some scuttlebutt on the halftime show. And everybody was like, it's great. I'm having a wonderful time watching this halftime show. It was beautiful. I love that for you. But then, because people on Twitter are fundamentally broken, there was an argument that sprung up. Is this music for millennials or is this music for Gen X? And of course, like, the defining characteristics of Gen X on social media is just whining about how, like, they got forgotten. And there's, like, they got into such stuff like millennials are so, like, up their own asses. Gen Z is gonna... The reason Gen Z is so much better than millennials is because they're being raised by Gen X. And I'm like, bro, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Just log off. Like, and then, like, the Gen X's were, like, millennial posting, which was great for me. Because, like, someone posted, like, Gen X is gonna raise Gen Z and save the world. And then someone with Gen X in their username replied and said, just for that, you good sir, you're getting a follow. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? You're, like, 55 years old. Like, go, like, hang out with your kids or, like, you know, walk your dog or something. What is wrong with you? Okay, for now, you might not love this, but I think the skunk gives us more value, and we'll try to get that bison scaled next turn. You, sir, win the internet today. Just pisses me off. Hold on, we're good again? We're amazing? Yeah, shouldn't you be, like, accidentally leaving your bathtub tap running and then falling asleep and flooding my apartment? And then when I come up and knocking on your door, being like, oh, sorry, I don't know what happened. The bathtub just overflowed. If you're from Gen X, like, isn't that what your Sunday night is supposed to look like? Not pissing me off on social media? Trying to act like you're superior because you, like, watched Daria? I had to watch Breaker High or something? Gen X, I don't want to do this, okay? I'm a millennial. There's some kinship with Gen X. Just stop acting like, you know, your life is so hard because you had to watch Kurt Loder every day on MTV. It's not that big of a deal. You're going to be gone for a better unit, so I don't even want to give you melon. I don't know. I kind of think a gorilla is funny. Why not? We don't need a bison anymore. It's going to scale just fine on its own. There is a part of me, though, that says, you know what? An eagle could be even more fun, especially if we get it leveled up nicely. We'll see. This team is still really good. Don't worry about it. You got nothing to fear. We lose to snipes. That's the big one. What are you spitting out? Big whoop. Just do it after the threshold. Nope. Sell me? Buy me? Buy me. Buy me. So then the dream for an eagle is just... I guess we can't... You could give it a 1-up and then start pilling it to get, like, level 3 tier 6s. We don't have space for that, but it could be funny regardless. Let's think about it. Scorpion? Oh no, the thing I didn't even know existed until recently. What the heck? That's not gonna work, man. I'm sorry. Well, you just got killed by the meta. No offense. Bison blind? Tell me you're boring in Super Auto Pets without telling me you're boring. Okay, we can't really do it with a 1-up yet. Okay, freeze me here. That might be crazy, but this doesn't seem that bad. It actually seems totally fine. Nice, 2 turkeys. Wow, really original. Welcome to the loser pile. Nah. Yeah. I mean, 3 turtles is the, or level 3 turtle is the dream, but like level 3 eagle is like more original. So I'm like all about that. I'm all about it. Roll me. I don't want to give you, oh, you know what? Why not? Because you're probably, I guess you just won't spit out the first animal, but you'll spit out the second animal anyway. We might as well. Just to, you're like a bank. It's the same damn team. Oh no, you just didn't spit out the second eagle. I don't know. Now I'm a little bit more scared, quite frankly. I think we lose this. He made his team a lot better. Okay, we'll take our 7 wins. Choose prediction. We will get 6 wins or more. Feeling good. Believers are starting to build some equity. Yeah, why not? Well, you know, but a bird is like pretty good, but I think we could do better with this. Why not swap the eagle and skunk? I'm just going to be honest with you. We'll be the edible bosses. We don't litigate wins. We don't look at the analysis for super auto pets when we finish a run. We're like weird, and we're in the business of having fun and moving on. You could save it for the subreddit, Andy, is what other streamers would say. Other more disrespectful streamers would say something like that. Give me a cricket right now, and then just feed me. Just give me a little buff. What's with the ant disrespect? So here's my thoughts on the ants. I think the ants, round 1 and 2, you can't deny that it accomplishes great stuff, but it's hard to pivot off of it. Everything else you feel pretty good about selling. There's a psychological barrier I have with an ant, which is when it's my best unit, it feels bad to sell it. Check this shit out, man. So I'm kind of, you know what? I'm a sucker for you. Like the Jonas Brothers said, I'm a sucker for you. You give me a level 2 flamingo. Normally I might say I'm not that interested. Here I will take a level 2 flamingo. I don't mind it. What a reference. Loved the Jonas Brothers, man. Definitely one of my favorite bands, consisting exclusively of people who are blood relatives. You gotta, I mean, the Bee Gees are probably in #1, without a doubt. Apart from that, starts to get a little complicated. What are we doing with this stray cat if not feeding it? Jackson 5? That's true. The Jackson 5, they're very good. Kind of carried by Michael, though, to be honest. The Moffats, come on. Nobody here but me and you and VIP Daniel knows the Moffats, okay? I'll level with you, man. I think this flamingo's sticking around. Take one of those. I don't think you're sticking around. I think you're getting the hell out of here as soon as possible. Beach Boys? They're not all related. One of them's named Love. One of them's named Wilson. Wilson! Wilson! Freeze me. This is how you win games. You take one of these, and you simply place it here. You probably sell this sick son of a bitch right here, honestly. I'm all twisted up, man. I don't know where to put you. I'm going to put you here for now. And then if you're sticking and you're leaving, why don't you take one of these? Had you fooled. Doesn't matter. He's already seen everything. You piece. You piece of crap. How many melons did you get, man? That's too many melons. Sell me. Buy me. Don't buy me. What are you doing? You could, if you have to, you could do it. You know what? I'm sick. You can't do it this round. You got to combine them next round, and that's okay. Freeze me. There's plays here. You may disbelieve me, but there's plays here. You can be as mad as you want, okay? We got 2 incredibly strong units, one of which has melon. This is a good team. Now, an Ox, that'll piss you off. That'll just send you to the Shadow Realm, psychologically speaking. But we still win these. Great tropical fish. We needed the 5/5 buff, in my opinion. It had to be done. It definitely did not have to be done, but don't quote me on that. Okay, so we love this buff. Now, I think you got to go like... I think we got to sell you. And then we have to go like... And then with God as my witness, give me a rooster. It's basically a bee. And then look at a skunk for the future. Just think about it. Just think about it. Just look at it. Just think about it. Rhino is getting good scaling. It's only round 7. It already has melon. We don't cry. We don't cry about this. We still don't cry. Forget the skunk. Can me to make the rooster that much better. Roll into a rooster. Roll for it. I'm willing to lose this round to roll for greatness. Double pair. I'll freeze, even though it keeps us from getting an early chocolate next time. The double buffs, perhaps on the rooster, perhaps on the rhino. They'll be very good stuff for us. Big girls don't cry. So true. It reminds me of a great song by Fergie. That might have been what you're referencing. I'm not sure. Feed me, roll me, sell me, buy me, roll me, roll me, 4, 3, 5, 2, so it would not buff. You know what? You know what? Sell me, unfreeze me, place me. You have to be to the right of the rhino for the squad to work. I accept this. Poodle penguin. You skunked me? You piece of crap. You skunked me? We draw these, okay? This is our pivot point. We just gotta dig deep. Place me. Chocolate. Chocolate poodle. Chocolate poodle. Chocolate poodle, you pieces. Take another buff. Okay, this rhino, I'm not sure. 16, 19 melon, I'm not sure this rhino's doing it. 4 squad with equipment. It's scary. That's scary to me. And yet, we win these. Okay, there's 5. You take some melon, please. You take a buff. We can't really do anything except roll. Don't need the hatching chick right now. It's not the most efficient use of our finances, I would say. Kind of just, yeah, like a steak would be, that would be solid enough. It's not the best team you're ever going to see, but it is only round 11. It's only round 11, man. What the hell, my team? It's broken? Level 2 Rhino. Level 2 Rhino would have put you in the damn dirt. You're lucky. Even though you still lost, you piece. Feed me. Feed me. Believers win. Rhino gets fed. Don't need any 1-ups, that's for sure. We have to roll. We have to. That's a great roll. That's an even greater roll. And we freeze it. I don't know if this team can get us there. I mean, a 13-11 Flamingo is probably not what you would be looking for on your endgame squad, but it is where we're at. Saved. 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 My God. This rooster, man. Feed me. I really think we live or die with the rooster getting to level 3. At least when it comes to 10. I'll invest in a poodle. You never know. It's between those two. Pain. Pain. Some pain. Oops, we won. Really original team there. Big unit, Snake Rhino. Really original. Enjoy losing. Get some vision. Feed me. Don't care for a flamingo. 2 rolls for chocolate or rooster. Nah. Nah. I won't forget this. I won't forget this. I could have gotten pizza, but I wanted that third rooster. Or third chick, I guess I should say. I was willing to go the distance. Fly, ox, penguin. Tell me something I haven't heard before. Oh, well, you can't because you're full of everybody else's ideas. Whatever. We'll pay out the believers. That's fine. 8 wins. Definitely up in the average win rate. We were more than 1 pizza away from victory. That's for sure. Feed me. Feed me. Everything's feeding now. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. I would rather have a 2-3. Freeze an apple. Credit score's improving. Be a leaking beaver. Names are improving. The International Monetary Fund has just upgraded us to a triple C tier bond. Your money is not safe, but it's safer than it was 10 minutes ago. Feed me. Feed me. That's a just in case me freeze me. Nice shot. Early peacock. That's well played. That's just well played, June. Well played. Can't be upset. Sell a mosquito. Place a dromedary. Feed your ladybug. It's going to scale. Now, I know you're going to say back to, why are you doing back to? The dromedary is legit just good. Like, it's a 2-4 that you don't need to level up on turn 3 to get, and it buffs something in the shop. The fact that I'm engaging in Bacta is but a mere coincidence. It's actually good, honestly, like you don't know what you're talking about. Now, units need some food. You need some food, okay? It also buffs our ladybug. That's incredible. Give me 2 of them, freeze 1 in the shop, and then honestly, if you're sticking around and we know that the fish is next most likely to go, we've buffed the swan. We've recreated old swan. Remember Miss Swan from Mad TV? Is that just me? Eldritch memory. That one hurts, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know what? This is where the team's ready to pop. We're not on lethal, that's very key. We have to sell the fish first to get the stats from the dromedary, and I'm willing to do that. Because this way, we put the best unit forward. We love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. I would be happy to add a skunk to this team. We know it's not going anywhere, so you can now move to a little closer to the front. For 1 round, I'm taking 2 HP. Holy bursh. This is merely for 1 round, okay? Don't worry about the ladybug. It's doing what it does. Things are about to get a little crazy. It's about to get a little crazy. It might get a little nuts. I hope you're ready for it. There we go. Nice horse meta. So true. Enjoy your loss. Sell me. I know that's going to be a controversial opinion. Sell me. Sell me in a second. No, right now. Unless, no, you know what? We use your positioning better. I have to think. The 9-6 is not going to stick around long term, but we would like there to be a long term. So pill me. I'm okay with this. Then add a swan out there anyway. Just give the swan some garlic. Freeze this as an ultimate just in case me. Another dromedary. What an interesting scenario. Trust the process. 11-9 round 6 melon armor is pretty good. Interesting. All that to get the kangaroo a little stronger. And the worst part is, didn't work. We got a draw. I'm going to say, feed me. Insulting. Insulting. I'm going to say, take one of these. This could be a pivot out. With many sales, just freeze that for a second. This is... The buffalo, it can get us there. Plus, we got a level 1 swan, so we got tons of HP to make it work. Tons of it. Tons of it. What the heck is your elephant doing? The chocolate guy? Temporarily, you're not going to be happy with this. But it would be, sell me. Sell me. Keep the dromedary for a moment. Buy me. Buy me. Roll me. We don't need a second. Feed me regardless. Don't can me. Freeze me. This is for the future. This is not for the now. Buy me. We need some engine to scale. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now, okay? And then a sheep at the back to surprise him. Where's the question marks now? Where's your question marks now? We won on our pivot. Get bent. This one's for the haters. Still buy me. That's a 2-2. We'll respect the 2-2 in this house. Buy me. Sell me. Buy me. Feed me. Keep the chicken in the damn back to tank. Honestly, I'd rather have a cow. I don't know, because we get the +1 from this. Okay. Keep the chicken in the dromedary's back to tank. Whale at the front. I will level with you. Like, we'll eat our words if we lose this, obviously. But these are some of the worst teams I think I've gone up against since the patch came out. Like, some of them, they just make you shake your head. But I'm thankful that they're here, don't get me wrong. Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's buy a dromedary. It's a nice little buff there. Any buy sellers here? Any buy sellers? Not really. That's fine. We'll buy sell you just to feel something. Any buy sellers in the chat? You know what? You can stick around for a second here. Doesn't bother me. We're on the believer threshold. We could really use a little support in the form of a melon armor. I think we lose this one for certain. Maybe the mobile version just went live. It's possible. Well. You don't have to do this. Let me stop you. Yes, you do. You don't have to do this. Let me stop you. Yes, you do. You don't have to do this. Let me stop you. You're absolutely right. That allows us to get that out there with a 30-32. Come on, man. A 30-32. Round 11. That's not that good. But it's not that bad. Oh no, my team! It's broken! That one hurt. We'll choose outcome, pay out the doubters. Strong. Strong play. I do feel like we're getting our sea legs underneath us a little bit, though, on the patch. I feel like I'm able to be a little bit more creative than I was the first couple of days. Let's be a fizzy herb. That's mosquito difference. Never mind, we win. I wish I knew how to quit you. So true. Brokeback Mountain, directed by Ang Lee. Classic film. Classic film. I love the ladybugs, but you know what? I think in this case, we've got a little bit of a sunk cost, not fallacy. What's the opposite of a fallacy? The sunk cost fact? Like, people don't know how to interpret fallacies properly. Some people might be like, oh, I'm 10 minutes away from completing my degree. All I have to do is file the paperwork. Should I do it even though I don't want to become an engineer? People will be like, sunk cost fallacy. I know you put 99.99% of the effort into getting the degree, but if you don't want to do it, don't even bother filing the paperwork, because that's what's known as the sunk cost fallacy. Sometimes the sunk cost is like, it's not a fallacy, it's just a good idea. Hello, Chib, by the way. Hello. Chib, play Mario. Please. I'm begging you. WTF? I don't mind going to the Chib stream and there's like, you know, you're watching like cute animal videos or something like that, but you know, I miss the Mario, man. I got VR tonight. I mean, yesterday. Yeah, this is a time zone. Wait, no, you probably do mean yesterday. I was away yesterday. I was having a Valentine's Day dinner with my wife. Sorry I couldn't watch your stream or whatever, your little stream in virtual reality. Your little internet stream. Come on, I'm trying to taunt you into playing Mario. You came to my stream yesterday and talked about monkey videos? No, I came to your stream yesterday and tried to get you to watch 16 insane gorilla facts not to watch at 3:02 p.m. Okay? That's not a monkey video, that's a gorilla video, and the thumbnail is the funniest thing you're ever going to see in your life, okay? I'm just stalling because I don't know what to do here. Here's what I think we can do. I think we can get away with this. Make your peacock a little stronger. Place it at the front. Give it some meat. Move cricket to the back. Okay, you know what? Fuck that. Give me a dromedary, man. And the cricket, because we want the level up, but... It's like we got a 2-for-1 trade, but the rest of my squad is kind of ass. I kind of can't believe this worked. Gorillas aren't monkeys. I don't know how it works, okay? I just know, like, I've gotten it wrong before, and then, like, all the amateur Jane Goodalls in chat are like, how dare you? Ooh, I'm going to take the level right now. I want it right now. But, like, don't gorillas eat monkeys? Or chimpanzees eat monkeys? I thought they were all on the same team. Apes don't have tails. Everyone's hitting me with question marks. Why don't you just answer the question? Oh, because you don't know the answer? Oh, who could have guessed? Chimpanzees will actually eat each other as a power move. That is crazy. Honestly, at some point, you gotta hand it to them. I am just joking. You don't have to hand it to them. But I do always laugh when people put, like, human morals on animals. I think it's a lot easier to have, like, morals and ethics when you, like, live in a building and sleep in a bed and, you know, You don't have the reasonable expectation that every extra day in the jungle could be your last because, like, some larger animal could just come up to your house and, like, fucking eat you and your whole family. Like, I think it's... The chimpanzees are radicalized, man. But that's because they live in a radical world. So, yeah, some animals, they're, like, rude to each other, or they have, like, some tendencies that human beings would look at and be like, what the hell? That's so mean. But they're like, yeah, you'd probably be a little bit more fucked up too if you like lived outside in the wilderness and there were predators everywhere. You'd probably be like, okay, a lot of the beliefs that I held in real life, it turns out that was just because the veneer of society gave me the artifice of decency. Oh, it's crazy how the penguins try to steal other penguin babies. That's so sad. Bro, they live in Antarctica. You ever see what human beings tweet if they like have to eat a food they don't like for lunch one day? They turn into like the Joker. I can't believe my mom made sweet potatoes instead of mashed potatoes. This is ridiculous. What am I gonna run away? And the penguins live in Antarctica. It's minus 70 degrees Celsius. Cut them some slack, man. Anyway, sorry. I kind of lost my train of thought a little bit. She came down in a bubble, Doug. I just love taking a microbe. Here's what I think you can do. I think you can take a microbe and then animals that spawn other animals and just start pissing people off. I don't really want to sell my dromedary, but... Like, I legitimately think you can kind of just roll this ass team and still have a pretty good chance to win until turtles show up. This is a meta many people have not explored yet. It loses really bad to turtles, in theory, but... Oops, I'm the smartest gamer of all time. Okay, feed me. Anything that spawns something, you're part of the damn squad now. Here's your bro fist. Now we get some turtles. We're off to the damn races. We're giving up on the believers? What are you talking about? This squad is... You know what? I realize what the problem with this squad is. It's actually too strong, but it's so unusual that people can't use their own stockfish engines to parse it. So I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at your teachers for not teaching you how to think instead of how to recognize. Because this squad is actually like, it's crushing, man. Sheep blind? I don't take a sheep. I sleep on sheep. Oh, you shouldn't have. You got a Serta? That's a good joke. The reason that joke makes sense is because Serta used sheep as their mascots for a length of time. Honestly, their team is just me but stronger. I respect that. I respect that. It's interesting. It's an interesting way to approach this. Yeah, this works. This makes sense. By the way, you guys, I hope you're happy you ruined Midnight Mass for me. I had watched 3 episodes of Midnight Mass, and people were like, yeah, that show's really good, except for the part where it's 100% fucking monologues. And I was like, you guys are haters. You don't know what you're talking about. And then every episode I've watched since then is somebody walking into a room, sitting down in a chair, and then someone asks them a question that's like, what'd you have for lunch? And then they're like, lunch. What an interesting concept. You know, when I was born on this island, my dad used to work so early I never saw him for breakfast. I would wait for him all day. They would come home at 1 p.m. stinking of cuttlefish and brine. Then he would pull out his haul from the sea, back before the spill. And he would let it spill out all over the kitchen sink. Crabs, scallops, sea creatures I couldn't even identify. And then my mom, you know, my mom, she was so happy to see him. She would give him a great big hug. You know, this is before the arthritis. And then she would pick up the crabs and the squid and the cuttlefish, and she would scrub them off, remove their shells, get the boil ready to go, put a little Old Bay seasoning. And it would just like, I'm watching the show and I'm like, damn, this episode is like 2 hours long. I'm like 15 minutes into the episode, it's just one dude sitting down in a chair talking. He just had to answer one simple question. It never, I'm now on like episode 5, and it's just, I don't think 4 characters have spoken in the last 2 episodes. It's just like one guy talking for 40 minutes and then another guy going, that's true. And then hitting him with like a Bible verse. Anyway, I still like it a lot. Honestly, like it made me cry a little bit. It has some very touching moments. We want a rooster. It's just that simple. But what do I sell to make a rooster work? Interesting. Roost me. You sell a cricket. I know you could. You know what? Let's go for full-on meme build. Sure. I respect your memery. I can sanction your tomfoolery. But I will not sanction your Chuck Woolery. Now, hold on. I got to think about how we're going to do this. I don't know if our team has enough attack power to finish the job here. Saved. Incredible save. Well. I'm not spider blind. I'm thinking about getting rid of it in order to feed our rooster that much more. I'm gonna place a bet. This bet is that this is not that much worse than this. So, then sell your spider, cow me, feed your rooster, sell me. We've got to be very gold efficient in my opinion. Hit me, sell me. You can roll a deer if you have to. You can leave your friends behind. Roll me. We could roll another cow easily. Roll me. Sell me. Place me. Something like this. It's a bit weird. To state the obvious. You think you're so fucking smart. That's still a good turn, okay? We're not dead. We're on lethal. It's 2 different things. You need the next level rooster. Very important. It is interesting to think about what could happen if you put a gorilla on the squad. I'm going to try something. I'm going to make a bet. And the bet is that the math is just going to work for me. It's going to get a melon. Oh, what the hell? It worked. It's working, kind of. Oh! Okay. We're still in it. Come on, chocolate. Give me chocolate, you piece of crap. I want some chocolate. Ooh, that's like as good, basically, functionally speaking. Where's the scaling? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, we're going to lose to this team because they scaled. Or yeah, we're no, yes, okay, fair enough. That was a fun ride. I had a good time. We paid out the believers anyway. Right? History, replays. 6 wins. We pay out the believers. Don't try to trick me. /marker SAP2.